3, 2, 1.
Yes, I inevitably get Hannah's audio also syncing with that, which is real handy.
Take off. Yeah, that was the plan.
If I'm in the right texture
layer.
pack or not.
Oh God, help us all.
We're in Eld pack, right?
I don't even want to. Tony's on a horse.
Yeah, I found a horse.
Oh, that's a weird texture pack.
I actually loaded in on a horse. There's a bunch of saddled horses here. I don't know who brought those. So, Hannah, you were talking about Hitler to somebody? What happened?
No, Carol Burnett. Okay, y'all watched the Carol Burnett show?
No.
Oh, okay.
What are you talking about?
Okay, Carol Burnett show was this like variety show in the 1960s.
Carol Burnett. I thought you said Coconut show or something.
Yes. Yeah, I was wondering a guy play with a little Hitler on a coconut show.
Yes. It's easy.
Yeah, the 1960s variety show. Tim Conway had this, like, one of his more memorable bits. I keep hitting shift to run like it's an FPS. I just realized.
That does sound like Tim Conway. I gotta say.
And he did this whole bit where like he was this.
Tim Conway does jokes about hitting shift to run a lot?
No! Dang
I'm confused.
So it was this bit where
I'm saying he did a lot of that. It was prophetic.
He played he played a Nazi that was like interrogating somebody. And it was I don't know how to do it justice describing it at all, but it was amazing. And
they're the Nazis.
There comes a point where he's like, the Fuhrer would not be happy about this. Perhaps we should, he kind of does a little introduction for Hitler, basically. And you're expecting, like, an actor dressed as Hitler to come in. And instead, like, he reaches into his jacket pocket and he pulls out a little hand puppet Hitler holding a pencil. And the little puppet, like, menacingly comes toward the guy that he's interrogating, and he just boops him on the nose, like he's actually hitting him and, like, torturing him. And it's awesome because the guy who's being like interrogated starts cracking up and he can't hold himself together, and it's Tim Conway, so he keeps pushing it beyond what it should be. And he starts singing I've Been Working on the Railroad because he's like, maybe he isn't talking because he doesn't feel at home enough. So in his little tiny puppet Hitler voice, Tim Conway starts like, we've been working on the railroad. Like,
1950s references.
Remember when Nazis were funny, guys?
Yeah, we could joke about them. Get out of the way, chicken!
So yeah, that's just one of my favorite episodes of the Carol Burnett show is Tim Conway as a Nazi interrogator. He's the most feared interrogator in the land, apparently.
Twitter will not ban that puppet. It's frustrating.
Yes.
I'm so paranoid about my footage right now. I'm gonna make a second file, Joe, and test this one. My apologies to the editor.
Amazing content. Behold! As Albert turns off his camera to test his footage after making fun of us for...
1.
What happened next will shock you, maybe.
Why is it always shocking? Why can't it just be arousing?
What? That's a very different thing. I mean, for me. Maybe not for you, Tony.
No, I'm not into shocking.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I have a TENS unit, so I probably could be, but no.
What?
None of this is what we were supposed to be talking about when I silenced Albert earlier, but I don't remember.
Okay, my recording is good. I'm starting a... Nope, I gotta close this one.
These conversations are so weird already.
Back to game achievement statistics. Back to game achievement statistics.
What if this one's messed up, though?
It's not.
What if we're messed up?
We were talking about something in the comments, and I don't remember what. Does that help out? Did that jog your memory?
No, I do gotta say though.
2,000-year-old man.
There was something.
Was it the gibberish comment?
No. I had a thing that I wanted to talk about. This is not something that Joe told me to keep a place on, but I was making my lunch today and I made BLTs, and I was going to make the BLT, which is, as you guys may know, stands for bacon, lettuce, and tomato. And one of those ingredients is in fact tomato. And I went to get the tomato that my wife had bought
going somewhere
out of the fridge, and I cut it up and I was like, this tomato is not that great. I said out loud with my mouth, this tomato isn't that great. And like I realized what I was saying midway through the sentence, and I was like, what kind of monster am I? What? And I'm like, in the dead of winter, complaining about the freshness of a tomato that has been brought to me by like magic. And like in the frozen wasteland. I've got a tomato in my hand, and I'm sitting here like, I've had fresher tomatoes, y'all. I don't know if you
I thought you were in Florida.
And, sometimes I do, but
that's
this was actually not. This was fresh. Not. I said I got one in the refrigerator, but it was just on the counter, guys.
Well, that's the exciting insight into Albert's sandwich
This is a
a 4-minute story that's going to get cut from the episode.
I thought it was.
What happens next with the tomato will surprise you.
will shock you.
Slash shock, slash arouse.
I thought
What happens next is a story that'll get more unsubscribers than any other video we've ever made.
What?
I think
It's amazing that people like that I'm not like a rich person, okay? I don't have a lot of money, and I can go to the store and somebody's brought me this tropical fruit that only grows for like 3 months out of the year, but somehow I have it in winter, and I was like privileged enough to be like, excuse me, this does not meet my freshness levels requirements.
Well, if it's crap, you don't want it.
That was actually okay. I mean, when you mix it with tomato and lettuce, it was fine.
You mixed your tomato with tomato and lettuce?
Yeah.
I have an odd question. Why would people spoil bacon with lettuce? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Or tomato.
Because it holds the
Like,
mayo.
just have a salad and then have bacon.
No, BLTs are wonderful.
Yeah. Also,
Everything mixes together well. It accents the tomato.
Tomatoes on sandwiches just don't mix well, though.
That's just bizarre.
Wrong! Incorrect! Scientifically implausible. Fake news! Love a tomato. A sandwich without a tomato is not a sandwich at all.
That is completely false.
You gotta, like, when
Like,
you
would you have
have
a
your
steak and
meal
cheese
bread,
with
and
tomato
you're
on
like,
it?
but
Are
I've
you
got
telling
some
me you would
bologna.
take a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and you put tomato on it?
Dun, dun,
No, I just
dun.
wanted to
gonna say that's
have
more of
a
a
peanut butter
falafel
and
or
jelly
some
sandwich because I'm an adult person.
Peanut butter and jelly, like, I could subsist off that. Like, it's so
like
much
the
better than
fancy,
most
like,
sandwiches.
Organic,
I
you know,
could subsist off of that
the
slurry
peanut
that they
butter
make.
that's like separated in the jar.
Makes.
The Soylent, you know.
Soylent,
Yeah,
it's
the
made
meal
of people.
replacement, Soylent.
Yeah, you can subsist off of a lot of stuff. I'm
Yeah,
not saying
but, like, seriously, like, that would be high quality of life if you ate a peanut butter jelly sandwich every day.
We can't have high-end stuff, though. To Arena Portal. You need, like, just the Jif and the Welch's jelly.
See what I did there, Tony? I've made so much of that conversation about the sandwich integral that they can't be cut now.
You sure shared that?
Bread? What is happening with this chest? You can bake bread in Minecraft?
Yeah.
Yeah, you wheat, don't you?
Oh, it just looks... Oh, maybe because it looks so weird.
Like, you like stack.
I don't know
like
where to
your wheat?
dig. Things are... People
Wait
are, like,
a
settling
minute.
here.
How do you dig up?
Just heard somebody punch a chicken.
Seriously, there's like buildings and stuff in the Nether now, and it's weird. Confusing. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, and the weird machine that like it'll either help you or poison you.
That's Griffin, by the way. I found out.
That
Yeah,
was
he
Griffin.
is a machine that'll
okay.
help you or hurt you.
I was super confused because when I was stepped in, I'm like, oh, what is this? And it hit me with something poisonous, and I was like, what was there? There's a witch somewhere, and I like ran around looking for a witch. And I know it's just the box. I'm like, what did this do?
I've like, it's very amusing to me that Hannah has a stupid impression of herself.
Well, that's just her stupid. Yeah,
That's
I hear
what
that a lot.
That's what I sound. This is my acting voice.
I sound like, you guys.
Everyone know if you're being critical of Hannah, that's how she hears you. We get that a lot.
It is a good dumb. It's like without a doubt a dumb voice though.
There's
Like,
usually an
you're like,
imaginary
oh.
person too.
I always
Yeah.
imagine the face emotes that go with that voice, too. It's like watching the Lost Noob Effects video.
No.
Oh, Tony.
Oh, it's fine. No, we can just
can we
bleep.
cover
Make
what
it
you
sound like
did
he
with
was
that?
swearing just that. Just make it sound like he was talking about the bleep video. We don't need to talk about.
I think it's already out of the.
What it really
I think
was.
that cat is.
No,
fabulous.
I'm gonna shove it in there. I'm gonna shove it.
People
And
have, like,
it
backups.
really works with that bleep if you say I'm gonna shove it in there.
Yeah. Also, we keep discussing this secret Hannah video. People might get the wrong idea if we don't clarify.
I forget who. It might have been Backdraft was joking at first, making it sound like it sounded like I was releasing nudes or something.
Yes,
Because it's
no,
like,
that's
what
exactly
are you
what I'm
talking
saying.
about?
The more you try and hide it now, the more. Like if I bleep it, what do you think that's gonna sound like? Guys, you can't see my bleep video. Well, bleep. Shove it in there. It's like no. It's the Lost Noob FX video we're talking about. Hannah just ground herself to pieces trying to edit something out of probably wasn't.
Deleted some delicious footage that I really could have done something with
It
too.
was the worst.
So Al was like, I'll give it a whirl if you want, and made the funniest thing I've ever seen.
She didn't want, by
he
the
did
way.
not say if you want. You
Oh.
said, okay, give him the footage. I'm like, I don't want to. It's crap.
Like 3 weeks in a row, you like
fine.
had to drag it out of her. You shoved needles under her fingertips or under fingernails to make her give you that video.
Yeah, pretty
Was
much.
and it was
I didn't.
lost for a
I
while.
didn't want anything to do with it. I'm very, very angry about it.
It's so
And it was
funny,
not
it's so
listened to.
stupid. Anyway, then during the Puppo is fine stream, apparently it got leaked. And is
Yeah,
now
it got
everywhere.
leaked by like 3 people repeatedly. I had to keep clearing chat. I banned Tony.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out why my T-Mac account wasn't following Human Echoes the other day, and I was like, oh yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Is that a real thing that happened?
Yeah, that is
yeah,
a thing
yeah,
that
it
happened.
was.
It is
He's
absolutely
actually
a thing.
banned now, huh?
I mean,
Oh,
I
I'm unbanned.
unbanned him because we needed him, but yeah, just for a
Whoa.
minute. It was
Yeah.
just nice to see the words T-Mac has been banned.
Ban on T. Can I get a ban on T-Mac? Yeah, and then
Yeah.
the lost episode. Your masterpiece is now out there, Albert.
The fact
Yeah,
that it's
people
like,
downloaded it and they saved backups.
the fact that people are passing it around person to person, that makes me more happy than anything. Like just that I
Oh,
made a
that's
thing
good.
that people are like, oh man, like you can't get this anywhere unless you know
Because they
somebody
think
that has
it's
it.
embarrassing is why. It's not because they're like, wow, this is a piece of art. They're like, well, it's a thing
It is.
that
Hey,
Hannah doesn't
now
like.
listen. I made that art. Okay. I don't.
That
you don't
was
talk
not
no
art.
crap
I
about
don't know
my-
what the heck that was.
You didn't watch it. You don't
true.
know.
I know very well, like based off the comments that I've seen off, like
It's
from people that have
beautiful.
watched it, it's not beautiful.
worked
What did
very
people
hard
say?
on that thing.
Oh, it's amazing. I like when the glass changes to the beat of the music as she's going to drink. That's my favorite part.
That is pretty great. I do love that part.
Like,
I
can we
worked
talk
hard
about
on that.
Hitler again or
To
something?
sink all this.
We'll talk about Logan Paul. Logan Paul was a tiny Hitler with Carol Burnett in 1960.
What?
I
What is
don't know.
up? Why do
I'm
people-
done talking about noob effects.
Yeah, really. I want to know. I do need to know what Logan Paul did.
Oh God.
Oh, I'm not even sure if
just a
it's
douche.
worth giving him any.
So people just
time
don't
at
like
all.
him.
He's
Okay.
constantly on our hittable faces. It's not even just the one thing he did. Like his video of him in Japan is like,
He went into the Japanese suicide forest with some
You don't even need
friends
to-
with camping gear, and he acted surprised when they found a dead body, and he laughed and made jokes in front of this dead body, and
You
showed
don't-
the guy with
don't
like
even
a
need to go there.
slightly
Like, I
blurred
watched
face.
other parts of the video. There was a super cut going around, and he's just like, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Like he starts off being like, I have to be respectful of the culture, and then he's like dressed up as Pikachu throwing Pokemon balls at people in traffic. Like, but he's
Well, that
just
sounds
such
like he's.
a cock that it's
Yeah,
impossible to get behind.
he's just a trash person.
Yeah.
We had some Logan Paul fanboys that were like saying some pretty graphic things to me that ended up being banned. I want to say it was the last time that I streamed because these kids kept trying to request Logan Paul stuff, and we're like, no, you're not going to play his music here. And they just got really aggressive and angry because they could not believe that we did not love Logan Paul. It's amazing.
It's yeah. Anyway, he's a douchebag.
Fandoms. He wishes he was a douchebag. Douchebag would be better.
Yeah.
Oh wait, are these fires here on purpose?
There's a. I'm gonna let that one.
Is this easy mode?
Yeah, that's as close
easy
as you'll
mode.
ever hear Hannah come to calling somebody a. You can bleep that if you need to.
That's probably.
Yeah.
I
Then
can't
people would be like,
believe that Hannah called somebody the Lost Noob FX video.
That's probably the worst insult Hannah could think of for anything. to be
Yeah,
honest.
really.
It's her most hated thing ever.
Yeah, it is.
No,
I
The
have a
only
hard
reason
time
it
thinking of
still
something
lives
I
though
hate
is because
more.
you hate it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If you had just been
No,
like, oh,
okay, that's not fair. It lives because Joe like breathed life into it. He like punched life into it.
what did I do?
You were like, give him the footage.
Yeah, you
Give him the
were.
footage.
That's
give him the
exactly what
footage.
happened.
That does sound like me.
Hannah's like considering tendering her resignation over the footage and all this other stuff.
My
I remember
accent
those days.
perfectly too.
Oh, like I raged at Caleb and like legitimately started talking like that too, just to feel better. I was so mad. I was legit mad for like a full day.
Yeah, that's the business. We all have things we hate that we have to put up.
I don't think anybody has a thing they hate as much as Hannah hates that.
Probably earlier on.
Like what? What would I?
Well, you're a narcissist. That doesn't count for you.
Oh yeah, no. I just don't care. Like I fail, and I'm like, well, there was a failure. All right, well.
No, it's not. It wasn't the failure part. It was not being listened to. Like I let you know so many times that there's nothing valuable in there, and it's like, well, I don't care. Just give it to him.
Yeah.
That was the irritating
Maybe
part because
art.
I wanted to just let it go and bury the darn thing,
No.
and it would not die.
Yeah, the thing is, there was a valuable thing in there.
There was not a valuable thing in there. There literally was not. There was a stupid video that now won't die. It was completely useless footage, and I lost some of it. Oh, there was. Oh, okay. We have different ideas of what valuable is.
We make videos where we take video of us playing games and put them on YouTube. It's, it's not objectively valuable.
It's not like there's a story in there or something. It was a stupid edit.
It's so good. Whose stuff is this? Why is there stuff outside this box?
I just dumped a bunch of crap out of my inventory.
I'm putting. Should we have a quartz block? By the way, Tony, do you want to mention that we should make something out of all the quartz we get? Because, boy, you say that every
How
episode.
much quartz do we have?
I don't know. I'll try and find a quartz block to. Well, I'll just make one. Oh, there's a pig man over here.
How am I so lost? I've been here I don't know how many times. How am I still lost down here?
The nether? The nether's confusing. Plus, it changes pretty constantly.
I mean, there's like a cobblestone path though, showing like, you know, where all the
Is it light outside?
Nope, it's dark.
portals are.
How dark?
Dark? Dark?
Full
Stark?
dark, no stars?
Stark? What?
Nice Stephen King reference, Tony.
Where's my nether
I
quartz?
never read that one.
Ew. Ew. Ah, gosh.
Is that what you were doing though? Like, if whether. Okay. Got a lava. Got a lava. All right.
Lava's gonna lava.
There's a lava here.
The new hit
this
Taylor
is-
Swift single.
This is not the stairs to the Netherblock. Okay.
It can't be a Taylor Swift single that's not about her.
That's not. That's slightly less
Oh,
grand.
she can
than
play
the stairs I
Minecraft.
would
You
go.
don't know.
Who plays Minecraft?
Taylor
Taylor
Swift.
Swift.
Taylor Swift plays Minecraft?
Sure.
Yeah.
Really? What is she
Yeah.
doing?
Hashtag TIL.
I don't know what's going on.
I
So-
just didn't know that Taylor Swift played video games.
Am I the only one that didn't know that the Hello Kitty is not actually a cat, but supposed to be a little girl?
What?
No.
I'm serious. Like,
Really?
apparently a bunch of the people that work for Hello Kitty very vehemently corrected several newspapers that have been saying that it's a cat. She has a
Isn't it, like,
cat.
26 years old?
But she
No,
has,
she's
I
like-
think it's
she's-
much older than that.
Older? Okay. I was.
but she has
being nice to
whiskers,
myself.
doesn't she?
Yeah,
And
but that doesn't
ears?
matter. She's still
She's a
human.
furry, I guess.
So she's
Her
just
name
wearing
is-
like a skin tight furry suit at all times for
No,
decades.
they just said, oh no, she's a little girl. There's nothing weird about it.
That's very strange.
I think her name is like Amanda White or something like that. And she grew up in London.
I think that they know what little girls look like. There's some confusion there.
It's light out.
There's actually a really pretty transition there where like everything went from orange to like this really cool blue color. I guess you'll see.
Yeah, lit on fire.
Pretty. Oh, it looks like the sun has eyebrows.
Why, I guess. Why did that come up now, and not 40 years ago? Like no one in the entire history of Hello Kitty is referred to as a cat.
Wait, why is it called Hello Kitty?
Good question. Answer, Tony.
I'm gonna find this article real quick.
now we
like
find out
from
the
The
part where
Onion or
Tony just
something?
made it all up.
He had a dream like what was the tweet today? Some Russian nesting doll dream.
Yes. That's my dreams recently.
Oh, okay. That sounded like something Tony would say. I assumed it was Tony.
Nope.
No, I did the Yoda thing last night though.
That was amazing.
That was I would rather be drumming.
You could have saved her. Saved her, you could have.
The clues you had.
Wow. Oh, now somebody has to make that. It just
We
has
did!
to.
Yubineko's Twitter account made it. Well, Tony specifically, but
Oh, he did with Yoda?
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't see it. How did
Yeah,
I?
you
You
had,
guys
like,
It was
You
a
should get that.
response to some other people.
Yeah, it was a little
Yeah,
buried.
between Rather Be Drumming and myself. Myself.
I can.
And you
I'll see
actually
some-
made the poster with like a drawing of Yoda on it and everything?
Well, he found a GIF of Yoda.
I'll at you with it.
Okay.
I need
want
to.
the- I want
I
the
could
stick
just make
figure
that
Yoda.
an
We
actual
can-
thing and post it to Reddit for all that sweet karma.
You could try.
Yeah,
God, these
you
are
could
amazing.
try, Tony.
Hello Kitty is not a cat. She's a cartoon character. She is a little girl. She's a friend, but she's not a cat. She's never depicted on all fours. She walks and sits like a two-legged creature. Yano explained to the Times.
I've seen two-legged cats. I've seen cats
Oh,
stand
turns
on two
out
legs.
Peppa Pig, real human girl this whole time.
Yeah.
Because she walks on 2 legs, you see.
Hello Kitty's name is actually Kitty White. She's a Scorpio who loves apple pie and is the daughter of George and Mary White.
These people are clearly insane.
She has a
What?
twin sister. She's a perpetual third grader. She lives outside of London.
What?
And there's a whole bunch more to the story.
The fact that they brought in her astrological side
Yes.
was just like,
was very
that's the moment
strange.
where you stop listening.
Is that supposed to really convince us? And like, wow, they really thought this through.
Yes. Because she's a Scorpio.
Okay,
Scorpio,
if she's a human girl, does she have like regular human
Where is
parents?
that? Okay.
Yeah, they're just normal human parents.
Do they also look like cats though? Is I guess my
I
question.
couldn't find any illustrations of her parents.
Why even say that she
killed
has
them
parents
she
if
went
they're like
mad and like strapped herself into a cat suit.
She could have saved them.
She gave us all the clues.
Oh god, I love that meme.
she gave us all the muse?
Wow.
That wasn't really that good, guys. I'm sorry to say. You should
is
have
the
saved
thing.
that whoa for a better joke.
I'm
It was
concentrating to bring blocks down.
unexpected, I think, is the thing.
From you.
started
If Hannah had
talking,
said
the
it, I
last
would have
thing
been like, that was
expected
terrible,
was you
but-
to say the word muse.
Also, I'm looking at Temmie and I'm putting down blocks. It was
Hashtag fake news.
Yeah, is Temmie a human girl, do you think?
Apparently. No, she's on all fours, so clearly not.
Temmie's
Despite
have
the
rich,
fact that she
rich
speaks.
what is it, a rich
Tummies
history?
have a very rich history.
I kind of wondered if there's like some weird cultural thing, like where like because they're anthropomorphized, they don't consider them to be cat at all. It's kind of like how Anubis has a dog's head, but nobody's gonna call him a dog.
Maybe, but it's not like an ancient Egyptian god. It's just like, well, I don't know where Halo Master Chief and Hello Kitty.
I've seen that
We've been
cosplay
waiting
before.
for is finally here.
Where that's
Master
come
Kitty.
from, to be honest. Like what it's
One of my
origins are.
favorite pictures I've ever gotten from Comic-Con is when I walked by at the perfect moment to see a giant Hello Kitty sitting on the Iron Throne.
Wow. Did you get a picture?
Yes, I do.
He just
or I did.
that's his favorite
That was great.
picture. That was the whole point of the beginning of the sentence.
That tomato was really not that good. Unless we
No,
learned.
I did to know whether he got a picture of it. Like
He
to
said that was
see
his
it is
favorite
one
picture.
He said
Oh,
it's
he's-
his favorite picture from
Oh,
Comic-Con.
I wasn't listening to like two
Oh, we
words
know!
of that then.
Yeah.
I was making you repeat it for the viewers at home that might. have
No,
missed it.
you weren't. That's
Yes,
a
I
lie.
was. I literally
It's
was.
a
That
frequently
was it.
repeated lie.
Good job. You did it.
Why are there all these
I'm normally
torches?
fine with it, but
Ah!
actually,
It's for
Is
you.
that your game?
Oh, it might be.
Mario Odyssey.
Odyssey!
Da, 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 da. No, that's the Mario Kart.
Da, da, da.
Oh, that's such a great.
Well, what was
me
that
and
sound
Hannah
I
found
just
out.
made?
I don't know if this is a spoiler. It's not really a spoiler. There's like stuff after the end of that game.
Yeah, you think it's
And,
the end and it just keeps
Like
giving.
there's another thing that you can keep exploring, and for a game like to get to a point where you're like, wow, I'm really satisfied with that, and then like keep showing you not only more stuff to explore, but like here's a whole new game mechanic that you didn't encounter at any point in the game. Is
Yeah.
pretty incredible.
Yeah.
There's a 2D thing that happens in the like. Well, I don't even know if it's the final world, the world that
Yeah.
I'm in.
Oh, it hinted at another one though
Yeah, probably.
when you first go in there.
Oh, what do you think that team
Like
felt
I
like?
was pleasantly surprised by that because like whenever I like end a game or anything, it just you feel a little bit empty inside. Like, oh, what do I do now? So then like I thought it was over, and then it's like, oh, you get to wander around here and there's more stuff, and there's like 100 moons over there, in the final-ish world.
But they look
after
like
the final
stars most of the time.
Yeah. Did they call them moons?
No, they do. Yeah,
They do
because
call them moons,
Cappy
okay.
says like, "Wow, I didn't know moons came in different shapes."
Oh, that's why he said that. Okay. All right. Yeah. Ooba. Oh, okay. It's
What?
the stairs.
Hooba.
I saw like a slat that I was gonna fall down, but apparently somebody made stairs to downstairs. They made stairs to down. Yeah, that's what you do with stairs.
Yeah, we're
Make
upstairs.
stairs.
It's really one
We're
or the other.
They had the stairs that went up, but
Wait,
Well,
hang on,
you were up there,
stairs
you
to
were
go
stuck.
up? Holy cow! This is the future.
That's Dwarf Fortress.
That's
Stairs that go
this is a
No,
Tevye
these go
reference.
up, but there's stairs. But these go up. But there's stairs. You need to build a downstairs if you want to go down. Stupid dwarves. getting stuck
Did
in
we
trees.
make the Fiddler on the Roof reference at that point in that
What?
episode?
I'm sure you did. I don't even know what we're talking about, but yes.
I can't sing. I don't know the exact lyrics, but you know he's going to have one staircase going up and even longer one coming
I'm
down.
pretty sure you did. Yes.
And one that's
And I had
leading
no idea what you were
nowhere
talking
just
about.
for show. You don't know Fiddler on the Roof?
I mean, if you want to hear this conversation in its entirety, go to the Dwarf Fortress probably 2, where I introduced Al to stairs. And he probably did this exact same thing because it sounds really familiar. And when I said I don't know what you're talking about, I meant the song specifically, but Al assumed I meant Fiddler on the Roof, and that's where we're at. You do that a lot.
Wow, that's a good rundown.
Yeah. See, the sandwich had a tomato on it.
Yeah, and you
Which
don't
means
have
not a
tomato
sandwich.
on every
Jake, how are
sandwich.
you guys not mind blown by the fact that we could just eat a tomato whenever?
That's fine and all, but that was the worst story I've ever heard in my life. Like, I get your point, but it doesn't make the story good.
See, that's one of those stories that I would hear from one of my really, really high friends, like late at night.
Yes. Yes, Albert told a high story.
What about like an egg sandwich? Would you put tomato on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
Oh.
that's like, I wouldn't put sliced tomato. I'd put chopped tomatoes because sliced tomatoes are gross.
I don't see
But
that.
yeah,
I mean,
I don't
see that
understand
tasting
any
well.
of how that would work.
it's the texture.
What about a Nutella sandwich?
It's adding a layer of slime to your sandwich.
no, it's
You're getting
adding
bad
a layer.
tomatoes is the problem.
Also possible.
I think the last time I had a tomato on a sandwich was probably like 2nd grade at Wendy's.
Wow. And that's the standard you're now judging all
Second
tomatoes.
grade Tony doesn't like tomatoes, and so
Yes.
neither does adult man Tony.
I cook it with a lot of tomatoes. I just don't put them on sandwiches because it's gross.
I don't think your Wendy's tomato was of the highest
Is
quality.
it
I'm
like
gonna go out on a
the
limb.
bread soaking up the juice? Is that the problem?
Little bit, but it's more that it's just like adding a snot layer to your sandwich.
Wow.
Whoa, my!
If it was a frozen tomato that got mushy, I could definitely see that experience. Because they get disgusting. Again, I don't think your Wendy's has the highest tomato standards. Although I do
Yeah,
like
Gordon
Wendy's
Ramsay
quite a
would not
bit.
approve.
Hey, their beef is fresh and never frozen, okay? I can only imagine how great their tomatoes are.
But if it's off season,
And their
they
Twitter
don't
game
want
is
to
on
appear
point.
snooty to the gods of technological advancement, so they keep serving bad tomatoes, so they don't seem. What if they heard
Last
your awesome
night, like
story?
I felt a little bit piggish at Wendy's because like I really can't do much fast food because my diet is low carb. So it's like I just get a thing with 5 patties and just like they didn't give me a fork, so I'm in my car eating 5 beef patties stacked on each other.
God's name! That doesn't sound like a diet. That sounds like depression.
No, it's so good. Like I even ordered extra cheese for each slice, so it's just like oozing oil and everything.
Do they even
How
react
did they
when
ring
when
you up for
Gosh.
that? They have like a button for like,
There's
okay,
just an
crazy
add patty
keto
button.
people, we got your button right here.
Yeah, it's just add patty button.
Do they even like blink when you do that?
No, not these ones.
They've probably seen it all. Those Wendy's workers.
I've seen it all.
I don't know where to dig anymore. This is just.
Well, then start mining.
I don't know where to mine anymore, and I'm pretty sure I'm destroying someone's plan. This is very different from the dirt block in that aspect because, you know, the
Well,
bedrock.
just don't, like, I would I don't even want to say this because somebody's going to be like, but I'll do it to make Al mad, but it'd be kind of annoying for somebody to dig down.
That was my next step. I was like, maybe I'll just start digging giant holes down.
Yeah, just make it so there's giant bridges up there and we have to be all careful.
Yeah.
That's not what I want out of my nether.
Thing is, that's actually
It's
really
kind of
hard
already
to do
happening.
because you just
Ow.
dig so far down that you can't pick up the nether block. You just dig really quickly. It's hard to justify that as nether block work. Whoa! I like doing a nice tight 2x2 spiral. That's my digging preferences.
Whoa, it got dark!
Got dark quick.
Yeah, that Satyr does that.
Oh boy. Ah, what
about
is
some
that? Oh, that's a
quartz?
person. Okay.
You really get a sense for how fast the day passes in Minecraft watching those shadows go by.
Yeah, that's weird. That threw me off. Day is longer, by the way. I looked that up. We had this discussion. Never mind. I'm talking to the Netherblock. I'm talking to the Tony Allen Hannah from Netherblock 2. Right. You're not all going through this 3 or 4 times with me.
What's our time like, Tony?
31.
Whoa!
Whoa!
I mean, it's not that amazing. We've been here for a bit.
That lava just cooks, though, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. You can use it for that purpose.
Oh, I was gonna use it to put out fires. Is that not how that
That
works?
will not work.
That
No.
could work. They do use fire to fight fire. That's a thing
It
that
could
happens.
happen.
Oh yeah, there's a reason people say that.
It eats the oxygen of the larger fire, I believe, and the
Yeah, you
So you
Or you
suffocate it.
can. Sometimes they'll set a fire to
And
like
then-
they'll decide what road it's going to burn to, and they'll back burn it so that
Yeah.
it doesn't have any fuel to cross the other road.
Yep.
Stuff
Oh,
like that.
so then is it friendly fire?
We can't end on that.
Oh, that wasn't bad.
It kind of was.
Ooh, the lava makes great
Oh wait,
lights.
I still have.
The
Oh,
lava.
The great thing about the dirt block is I end up with lots of eggs to put back in my chicken farm.
Yeah, but we're not doing the dirt block.
oh, you're the one taking
Yep.
all the eggs.
Another block is what I meant.
Whoa,
like how-
what was that?
It's hard. Old habits die slowly.
Sure. You've never mixed up proper nouns before. Like at one point, I actually was like, wow, or Tony was actually like, maybe Al doesn't really pay attention to me because he gets my name wrong. Where it turns out that any proper noun, Al just throws whatever he wants to in there. And
My
hopes it
brain
fits.
just doesn't like allocate
Didn't we
any
hear him like forget
resources
his
to
son's
that.
name once?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I do that all the time.
Oh yeah.
I call my mom Ashley. Like,
Yeah,
I'll-
but that's more of like a psychological issue.
Yeah. For some reason, when Caleb and I were dating, I kept calling him Austin, which is my brother's name.
it's just your brain
Especially
like
when he was driving, and I feel, oh, but
it files all those things right next to each other. And
Oh.
Oh,
that's the first death of the Nether block this week, right?
of this episode, yeah.
Yep.
Not like the episode we did the other day where it was just attrition.
Now watch
that
Hannah
was
go
just-
and like make the pigmen mad or something.
Yes.
You get experience for like getting carrots and stuff.
Farming does not give a lot of experience at all.
You get a tiny, tiny bit
Darn it.
for
Does
some
not
things.
seem like I'm getting anything.
You can
from
cook
that.
the carrots, maybe, and then get experience.
Is this all my stuff?
There's cooked carrots in Minecraft.
Maybe. Feed them to pigs and mate them and get experience.
Oh, where is my stuff?
Yeah,
Oh,
instead
you
of
get
using
experience for sexy times. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
yeah, instead of using eggs for your chickens where it's a 1/8 chance, like you can just make them mate and get all the money there.
Yes.
Darn it, where did my oh,
That's
And
right.
I have
Animal
pigs right here.
husbandry.
I can't see.
That's yeah. They really like animal
anything.
husbandry in this game, but not
I
farming.
shouldn't be alive.
It's a strong bias. It's like Cain and Abel.
Really?
It's not called
Where is-
farmcraft.
I have like 3 stacks.
Or is it called sexy craft, though?
I should.
I was gonna say it's not called pigs mating craft
No,
either.
that's a tree.
This
I
is just
can't
me
see
and what Tony's
anything.
doing.
I just hear Hannah talking to herself in the background. I'm wondering what's
that
happening.
happens. She lost her stuff after she fell from a high place.
I
All right,
can't
which one
find
of you
it.
guys hasn't done it in a while?
Oh, and she's dead.
What? Done what?
Karina.
The sexy times.
What?
What?
That's a really
How do we-
personal question, Al.
Yeah, that's an odd question coming from you, too.
The pigs. What you thought I was? Oh, we were just talking about.
I was
Animal
just listening to that. I
As
was
far as
trying to
conversation
not die.
starters go, that one's really not that good. I'll put that one back in the bin.
So
0
how's,
out of 10.
so how's your sex life?
Hi, Mark. Oh my gosh, I can't see
that a
anything
chicken
at
sound?
night.
No, it was a screech. She was scared.
I heard her go.
Unless that's her scared chicken noise.
Where did you fall off the block or did you fall in the
I
nether?
fell off and then I tried to get my stuff and I died. It's
Yeah,
gonna
that's tough.
despawn and I had 3 stacks and I had like a bunch of picks and it's all gone. Night's not over yet.
What?
Would you like some help?
I think it might have. How long does it take
5
for stuff
minutes.
to despawn?
I think you can totally go back. But there's a lot of
it's-
things out here.
I don't know. I thought I got pretty close, but I could. Yeah, there's a buttload of stuff, like a buttload of baddies.
I'm just gonna start making some really deep channels near the portal so people fall in and have to like
Oh, I saw that.
use Nether to climb out.
I had a really evil idea about.
Oh my god!
What's magma cream?
So you get it from the magma
It's
cubes.
a cream that you put on your magma.
Or gives you magma? But that guy has an umbrella! Oh, it was a pick.
That guy was an umbrella.
It looked like he had an umbrella. It was really pretty neat.
Gave you an umbrella?
The way the pick
Wait.
was held up over his head, it looked like he was holding a parasol.
Ooh.
I thought he just gave you the clues.
I need some experience.
I'm actually reading his books now, which is even weirder for me. Maybe that's why he's
Are
Are they good? I've been meaning to check them out.
The Harry
I heard
Hole
that-
novels.
Yeah.
They're fun. He definitely has a pattern. Once I broke away for a while and then came back, but
All right, let's not pretend that you just said that it was the Harry Hole novels.
No, that's
and
the
we're just
name
gonna,
of the character.
that's the name of the
Go
character.
past it.
Really?
Yeah, that's how
like-
they pronounce it in the American movie too.
He's Norwegian, so maybe he has a different pronunciation.
Oh, so it's not spelled like you would
I
No,
say
it
American
is.
movie. It's Hohl, right?
I'm pretty sure it's H-O-L-E.
That's like one of my old teachers named Dusty Dyke, and his dad was Harry Dyke.
Son of a diddly.
I
Hannah,
just heard that.
What? I didn't do anything that
No,
time.
that was Joe.
Oh.
I'm over here just, I don't know why. You lured me out into the wilderness and then left. I was like, oh, just
I
kill
did
some
not.
things.
You wandered out by yourself, and I noped out after I got killed by a spider for the third time. I'm giving up on all the stuff out there. There's
I'm
just
not.
some
I need that stuff.
food. It's probably despawned by now.
My stuff. Not your stuff.
Oh,
My
okay.
stuff.
What happened to
never
my
mind.
infinity bow? Where'd it go? No.
Oh, I need to get food.
How many
What's on
times did I
second?
rhyme on
I don't
accident
know
there?
who's on third.
Who's on third? What?
No! Who is on first? How do you not know this by now?
Not know what? I don't know what we're talking about.
I once performed that.
That would be weird.
I have no idea. That makes it
7th
worse.
grade.
I don't know.
Oh, such a good bit.
Oh, who's on first? Oh, yeah, that's funny. Okay.
And that's the Netherblock, ladies and gentlemen.
Bye, everybody. See you next week.
Alright.
We've come back around full circle to the birth of comedy. As we know it. It's definitely not going to get better than that this week. Except for my other story about tomatoes. I'll save that. Y'all didn't appreciate the first one.
Unless I quickly go-
Oh god, now it's raining.
So fast.
Remember, if you like what you've been watching, you can become a member over at Patreon right now. The link is right in your face, and you will get all kinds of cool stuff.